try your product, but I am not going to sell it ever. And I did eat my words. But I remember, being a little skeptical, but also like having hope that the product would help me.
Mm-hmm.
And, I was what we call a day one thriver. I mean, I ordered a month's supply. I remember I took 2 capsules. We didn't do anything slow back then. I took 2 capsules first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. I drank that lifestyle mix. 20 to 40 minutes later, I put on the DFT. I started cleaning my house. I was doing laundry. I folded laundry. I hated folding laundry. Um, I, Fast forward, like I was feeling amazing. Like continued to kept up with my kiddos that day at the school. Came home. I made dinner. And, I always say that doesn't sound like that big of a deal, but I had recently gone back to the workforce. And so by the time I was getting home from work, I was exhausted.
Yeah.
It was fast food. It was convenience food. There was no cooking happening. And I actually made dinner and I continued to get stuff done. I never sat down and watched TV. I got stuff done around my house. I went to bed. I slept great. I never thought sleep was an issue for me until I stopped waking up in the middle of the night with my mind
Mm-hmm.
racing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, weird. Like, I'm not waking up in the middle of the night. But that took me probably a couple months to even notice because I didn't think it was an issue.
Yeah.
And when I stopped waking up, that's when I really realized how much this product was doing for my sleep.
Mm-hmm.
But day 3, I remember actually starting to feel a headache coming on and calling you and being like, I don't think your product's working. And you're like, walk me through your day. Like, what did you do? What did you drink? And I was drinking Diet Coke like it was water and I hadn't had any water. And you're like, girl, you need to drink a couple glasses of water. And I did. And I never did get that headache. And it was my first like real aha moment that it is so important that your body is hydrated when you're taking these supplements
Yeah.
because they require water. They're going to pull the water from your body to absorb properly into your system. And that was so huge for me. By day 10, I hadn't had a headache in 10 days. I was loving the all day energy. The energy was fantastic, super focused, which obviously, I shouldn't say obviously, for in my world was always an issue. And, it took a couple months before I noticed that sleep. And after 10 days of loving the product, I was like, if this is doing this for me, like how many people can I help?
Mm-hmm.
And that's really when the fact that you had planted that seed that there was a business opportunity that I thought, you know what, maybe this is something I need to do. And I still, though, remember it was a Sunday night and you reaching out to me and you being like, girl, are you ready to join me in this business yet? And I was like, maybe on Tuesday. There was zero reason why I was waiting till Tuesday, except I was putting you off. And you're like, I need you for a bonus. I remember it was the last day of your bonus period. And you needed me. And I was like, okay, fine. So I clicked that promoter button because you had planted that seed that this was a business opportunity. I was living very paycheck to paycheck because I was trying to pay off debt, not because I didn't make enough money. It was just debt. I had a previous business that had gone south when the economy went south, and I was swimming in the debt. And to pay that off, I had cut all expenses. And so I thought, you know what, if I do this, I can pay for Christmas for my kids. And that was truly why I started promoting the products. I promoted the products because I love them, because don't get me wrong, I could never promote anything I don't 100% believe in. And so that's why I started, but I continued because me paying for Christmas was very important to me. But as I started sharing the business opportunity and the products with other people, I started seeing other people being present for their kiddos when they got home from work.
Mm-hmm.
Other people who were able to, they had the all day energy. They were actually, sitting on the floor playing with their children, or they were, happy to see their kids when their kids got home from school rather than so exhausted they didn't feel that excitement when their kids were coming home.
Yeah.
And they weren't excited to put their kids to bed. They were actually enjoying their kids being awake. And that goes for moms and dads alike. And And then, you know, what really got me excited was when I was able to help other people pay for Christmas for their kids because they joined me in this business and they decided to share with other people. Because it's, you know, I always say it's like a good restaurant or a good deal. Like, I'm not going to keep my mouth shut. So I may as well make a few extra bucks or know that I'm going to share it. And